Time of year again when clocks spring forward an hour. Most Americans will lose an hour of sleep on Sunday for daylight saving time.
Yes, so if you're dreading it like me, you know that clocks officially move forward from 1:59 a.m. to 3 a.m. And that's on Sunday morning. You'll really feel it Monday, though. That 1 hour time change can really have an impact on your sleep schedule. Dr. Kim Hutchison is a professor of neurology and sleep medicine with Oregon Health and Science University, and she joins us live this morning to help us adjust to daylight saving time. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I think we're probably a little more awake than we're going to be feeling on Monday morning because it can be really disruptive to your sleep schedule. Tell us about it.
Yeah, for sure. So moving your clocks forward is a lot rougher than moving it back in the fall. And so it takes a little preparation. However, it affects people differently. So some people are greatly affected, whereas others don't really notice it as much.
Why is there such a difference though? Why does 1 hour, see, we've got 24 in a day, so why does 1 hour out of that 24 make such a difference to so many people?
Well, our bodies they run on a 24-hour rhythm. So there's really two reasons why it makes a difference. One is that we lose an hour of sleep. So we end up being an hour sleep deprived. And the second is just that the sort of a jet lag effect. We have this 24-hour rhythm that we're used to functioning on, and we're disrupting that. And so it takes some time to sort of make that shift. But the good news is that that shift does happen.
Right. So it does just take some time. I know the recommendation is always to, start early and slowly move up your wake time so that it's an easier adjustment. But of course, we're talking to you a couple days beforehand. It might be a little late to try and do a gradual preparation. So what should people do this weekend to try and help adjust?
Sure. Well, I'll just say that doing this interview at 7:30 in the morning is part of my daylight savings preparation plan.
Uh-huh.
Because getting up and getting going earlier will help in adjusting for that sort of gradual moving your clock forward, or just moving your entire schedule forward by about 15 minutes starting this weekend would be helpful. And that means kind of going to bed about 15 minutes earlier, and then making sure that you get up at roughly about the same time that you normally do. And then every couple of days, move that about 15 minutes forward. The biggest sleep issue that people tend to have at this time of year is insomnia. So having a hard time falling asleep at night is very normal, because your body is used to sleeping at a certain time. And when you just go get in bed an hour early, according to your body clock, then you may not be as sleepy and fall asleep as easily. And then when you're not falling asleep, that tends to cause anxiety and stress over not sleeping, which then makes it even more difficult to fall asleep. And you're worried about having to get up early and the impact on your day. And that can cause even more stress. So by doing it gradually and not expecting yourself to be able to just get in bed and fall asleep an hour early, so having the right mindset is a good key. The second tip I would have would be to use natural lighting to help adjust your body clock. So we can fool ourselves into thinking that we're on schedule by getting up early and getting outside and getting some light on you. There's also there's occasionally we will, like if you're similar to jet lag, they have blue lights that are out there that can help to trick your brain into thinking that it's earlier in the morning. And then especially in the evening, trying to block light. So that would mean turning off your screens even earlier than normal. I also recommend for the first week wearing some blue blocking glasses for usually after dinner for the entire evening, and really trying to block out any excessive light, especially blue wave light that can help that can inhibit your natural melatonin, that is your sort of sleep onset hormone.
That's a good idea. I
Um,
live by my blackout curtains. That's the
Yeah,
only
I
way I
mean,
get to sleep in the
we
summer.
both need those, yeah,
Yeah.
because we have to go to bed so early the night before. We've only got a little bit of time here, but there's a lot of debate over whether or not to make this time change permanent. What do you think about that?
I think that the idea is that there's sometimes accidents and things that can happen early in the morning on after daylight savings, and that's because of the sleep deprivation that people are experiencing. And then really going back to sort of why do we even do this, and is it necessary, and do we need to reevaluate? Do we need to be awake and having all of this daylight in the summertime? So, the debate is ongoing. I think that it's a little bit rough at this time of year. Certainly, people tend to enjoy it more in the fall. And the last tip that I'll give you is to adjust all of your clocks right away before you go to bed on Saturday night,
Oh, yeah.
so that you're not having any confusion or sort of regret and wondering, oh, I'm really missing that extra hour. You just move on.
Move on with your life. I like that. That's good
Yeah.
advice to end with. Dr. Kim Hutchinson with OHSU, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck this weekend. Hope you get some rest, and Monday's not too bad for you.
Well, and same for you all. Good
Thanks.
luck.
All
Thank
right, we
you.
appreciate it.